What is up? My name is Jared from Jaridgaming, and if you guys were ever wondering on how to make a desert temple, the actual desert temple that Mojang designed, not me, in the game, you know, like just randomly generated, I have one right here for you, and I'm going to teach you guys how to make it. The reason I'm teaching you guys how to make it is because later on in the video, at the end, there will be links to other videos that you guys can go ahead and watch that are remodeling this design here, so when you guys find one in the desert, if you guys can, or you don't even need to, that's why this video is here, so you guys can build this, and then watch the next video to redesign it to make it look like a few different kinds of different temples. So far I'm going to come out with like a actual temple just like this, but a little bit better, a castle, like a desert fort, and a desert mosque. So different kinds of temples and stuff around the same design, same look, and with this right here. So, in this video I'm going to teach you guys how to make this desert temple right here. We're going to go ahead and need only 5 blocks to do this. Sandstone, smooth sandstone, chiseled sandstone, sandstone stairs, and orange stained clay. Now, I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to go look for an area that is reasonably flat, so that way I have enough room, and this area right over here seems very decent. So what we're going to go ahead and do is start out with sandstone, and we're going to place 1 block here, and this is going to be the door of the sandstone entrance. So if you guys need to know that information for, you know, just anything, like you wanted it facing in a certain direction, make sure that you guys know this is the front of the build. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, right there. So it's a total of 5, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks wide so far, with a 3 block gap. We're going to grab smooth sandstone and place 2 blocks in the middle like this, indented from it. Then we're going to go ahead and grab our sandstone again and place 3 blocks on both sides over here. And then we're going to go out by 1 block and place it in the corner like so. We're then going to go ahead and take this to 5 blocks long, and then turn and then make it 5 blocks long on this side over here. And we're going to do the same thing over here. So you should have a 5 by 5 square on this end over here, and again we're going to do the same thing on this side here. That's 4, that's 5, okay, and there we go. Now we have a 5 by 5 square, and this is the layout that you should have. We're then going to go ahead and take this square up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blocks high. And we're just going to make a cube, or more like a rectangle, I should say, for the framework. There we are. And I'm going to do the same thing over here. Okay, and I'm going to do it to these other 2 posts in the back. And just link them up all together. And there we go. So then once we have this, we're going to come over here and go 1, 2, 3 to 4 total blocks high. And then we're going to build a piece like this. We're then going to take our smooth sandstone and place it like that to make the door or the entrance to the build. And then we're going to go ahead and bring this here up to 3 blocks high on both sides. Once we have that done, we're going to go to the back of the build, go 1 block indented right there, and this is going to be block number 1, then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 blocks long. And once it's 15 blocks long, you're going to bring it over. And I need to just clear out some of this area over here. And let's just clear a little bit more. I don't want anything touching it, so that way you guys don't get confused. And we're going to bring it over to there, so it's 1 block indented on this side as well. So it matches on both sides. This back wall over here is just going to be filled in with sandstone. So it should have no pattern on it at all. And there we go. So both walls are now just blank. Then what we're going to go ahead and do is take this here and go all the way around the edges of the entire build, bringing it up to a center point. You're going to move this on to the center to make it a pyramid shape. And once we get to the top, you'll have a hole in the very top, so to let light in. I'll also be doing the interior of this build as well, but I will not be building the tunnel that goes straight down. The main reason is there's just really no need to me that I saw that we really needed it. If you guys want to just dig a hole, you guys could dig a hole 15 blocks deep and then have the walls as sandstone, and that's really all it is. So it's not something super complex by any means. Okay. And we're going to double check our work before I go too far to help you guys out too. So this should be a perfect square on the center. So each side should be the same, right? So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So we are right, so we can continue to go up. The reason I made you guys count is because when I was building this, remodeling it basically, because I had to find a desert temple in the real world and then reconstruct it so I knew how to build it for you guys. So when I did that, I messed up and I was like 1 block off, and I just wanted to make sure that you guys weren't. And I did that because I wasn't paying attention or keeping track of my counts. But that's why I said just make sure that you guys check every once in a while, make sure it's just a perfect square on the center to keep your guys' counts correct, and that you didn't go and overhang it by, or go too far over just by 1 block. There we go. And then the last one is right here. And it should look like this. We're then going to go ahead and take this here and just connect it over to this. Like so. And then just start moving inward like how you see me doing. And the last one should go right here. Just don't block in the way to get inside. So if you guys do not have this, please pause the video here and resume when you guys are ready. Okay guys, we are back, and then what we're going to go ahead and do is just delete this here, because we don't need that. It was just so I could measure properly, and I don't know, I just kind of do stuff like that sometimes, so I apologize. We're going to delete the top of this here, and we're going to go ahead and just have it like this. So now that that is done, we're going to go ahead and measure this all up here, connecting that there, here, and here. So it should be like this in the back. Then what we're going to go ahead and do is measure over here. So we want to have 1, 2, and then on the third one, we're going to bring it out by 3. Break right here, and right there. It'll make sense in a minute. We're going to go ahead and grab the smooth sandstone and go around the edges of the build like this to make a door. And we're going to do the same thing on this side. So start in the center, go down by 2. On the third one, you're going to place a block, break here, and then add smooth sandstone to make a door frame. Once that is all done, we can go ahead and measure right here just by bringing it out all the way over and over to this here and start filling in layer by layer solid sandstone. And I accidentally went one block too high. There we go. So it should line up with the entrance of the door like this. We're going to do the same thing on this side here. And there we are. So now both sides are done. And we can start to work on this here. So this is the pattern. We're going to grab 2 sandstone blocks, smooth sandstone I should say, place them on the sides, then place 2 orange in the middle, 1 orange on both sides, and then a chiseled sandstone in there. We are then going to place a piece of orange stained clay. We're going to place smooth sandstone on both sides, chiseled sandstone on top. Then we're going to place a U shape of the orange stained clay and then smooth sandstone on top of that, making it look like this. We are now going to go ahead and do this to all the sides that are left open. So we're going to be doing this 6 times. And then just place smooth sandstone on top. Again, smooth sandstone on both sides. Orange stained clay in the middle. Chisel sandstone on top of the orange stained clay. Orange stained clay on both sides. And on top of that to make like kind of like a cross. Then we're going to go ahead and grab our smooth sandstone, place it on both sides of this orange block here. Placing chisel sandstone on top, and then making a U shape of the orange stained clay with smooth sandstone on top of that. Now that that is done over there, we're going to go ahead and just knock it out on this side really quickly over here. I'm just going to go ahead and try to do it all at once. I'm just going to go ahead and grab the chisel, orange, and if you guys have any problems with knowing how to build this, just rewind the video to the point where I was just showing you it's like really slowly how to do it, and it's the same repeating pattern over and over and over again. It's very easy to do this. Now that we have the decorations of all of this done, we can go ahead and place the topper, which is just a 3x3 solid square block of sandstone on top on both sides. Sorry about that. Oops. Okay, so now that that is all done, we now have something that resembles something like this. So if you guys do not have this, please go ahead and pause the video here and resume when you guys are ready, while I go ahead and grab the next blocks that we're going to go ahead and need to do the interior and finish the front entrance. Okay guys, we are back, and we're only going to need blue stained clay and torches extra for this part. So for the front entrance, we're going to place chiseled sandstone directly in the center above the door, place orange stained clay on both sides, smooth sandstone on both sides of that, and then smooth sandstone 3 like this. Once you enter the build, it's going to be quite dark, so let's go ahead and light it up in the corners by having a torch in every corner. So I'm going to place it in this corner here. And I'm going to place one here, here, and here. I'm actually going to move these 2 torches out by 1 block, so that way they're 3 blocks in diagonally. So as you guys can see, 1, 2, 3, and then actually that would be right there. There we go. Now they're all centered. We're going to go ahead and grab sandstone, just plain old sandstone, and start to fill in the walls like this. Only on this layer. And if you guys don't know which layer this is the layer that the door would be on. So as you guys can see the door up there when I pass by it, right there, we're going to make sure that it is all filled in right here. Now we're going to go in by 2. So far we're going in by 2. We got to get it to a point where it's a 3x3 hole. Okay, I need to bring this out more. This one in. Okay, not enough. Not yet. Okay, see how it's a 3x3 hole? We're then going to go ahead and grab smooth sandstone, placing it in a circle, well, I should say more like a square, outlining it on the corners. Like this. That's what that should look like. We're going to go ahead and fill in this bottom layer right here, all the way around the entire build. There we go. And lastly, over here. So it should look something like this. We're then going to go ahead and place smooth sandstone 1 block apart from each other. And actually, we're going to do it like this. I apologize. And then it should be like this all the way around the entire build. Just going 1 block all the way around, as you guys can see. We are then going to go ahead and place chiseled sandstone on top of the smooth sandstone that we just placed all the way around the entire build. And there we are. The next thing that we're going to have to go ahead and do is dig out all of this sand. And replace it with sandstone. But I'm in creative or on a PC world, so I'm just going to go ahead and break right there. Over to here, / replace sand, stone. There we go. So now that's all done for me. And the last thing that we're going to have to go ahead and do is find the center. Which is just the easiest thing to do. Fly right up. Hold on. By the way, if you guys would like to join my Minecraft PC server, the server IP address is in the description of the video. I'm kind of confused on why this is so off-centered. Oh, I see now. I apologize. That was my mistake. So I made a boo-boo. I apologize. Just going to bring that in by 1, and now it's all fixed. I'm going to go ahead and place the blue stained clay here, break on the corners, and place orange stained clay. And then break 2 in each direction and place orange stained clay. And that, my friend, is how you guys build the desert temple. And you might want to do it like this. And actually, let's just have some smooth sandstone outside to make it look a little bit nicer. So that's how you guys build this. We're going to go over here because, as you guys can see over here, this is the desert fort that I've been working on. That will be another video. So at the end of this video right here, as you guys can see coming up on the screen right now, or any second now, there's a link to this video. If it has not come up for you guys yet, that means that the video is not out yet, and I have not recorded it. But if you guys are seeing it, then you guys are lucky, and you guys can go ahead and start to work on this awesome thing. This is a desert fort that I have been working on. I'm going to put a link to the video to make this down in the description, down in the comment section, as a card annotation and an end screen annotation. So you guys are more than welcome to go ahead and build this and the other ones that I have designed for you guys. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching my YouTube videos. Make sure you guys do me a huge favor by hitting the subscribe button, and also go down in the description Make sure you guys watch this and hit that like button and write a comment on what you guys would like me to build. It would always mean a lot to me, and as always, guys, thank you guys so much again. Bye, guys.